Hey, hello class. This is me coming to you again from the wonders of my office. Just wanted to take a second to go over some things that I noticed from the informative speeches that you did yesterday, that I graded yesterday. Overall, probably about where I expected them to be. Some solid performances, some that we need to work on, and I'm going to, sort of sum all of those up and wrap those up into one big ball. First of all, I'm going to encourage you to follow the organization. Again, my class, the intent of this class, is to turn you into and give you the good, solid basics to make you a good public speaker. And one of the things that will make you stand out as a public speaker is the ability to follow through an organization. Your introduction starts with your attention device right off the bat. The very first thing, no hellos, my name is, none of that. Is just attention device. Then you can introduce yourself and give your credentials and state your purpose and preview your main points. But again, remember there's 4 parts to the introduction: the attention device, the statement of purpose, the preview of your main points, and your credentials. And again, make sure you have all 4 of those parts in your introduction. Then I'm going to encourage you to make sure that you have explicit transitions between your main points. After you do you give your credentials. Now, my first main point on this topic is your next speech is going to be problem solution, so that'll be fairly easy. You'll just say, hey, the problem we're going to be talking about today is, okay? And then you'll transition to your second main point, the solution to our problem. Again, remember that as we broke it down yesterday, problem has cause and effect, solution has viability and efficacy. Problem, what causes it, what the effects are. Solution, can your solution be put in place, and will it be better than what we have now? And then again, your solution always consists of at least 2 parts. Number 1, a restatement of your purpose, and then a review of your main points. Okay, a couple of the delivery things I saw. Number 1, make sure, again, I'm going to stress this, I can't see, I have to make some assumptions on how you're standing. If I can't see from your feet to your head, a lot of the videos, some of them, even the extreme, cut off about right here. You need to go full length, head to toe, so that I can see how you're standing and how your posture is and everything else. Second of all, I need to make sure you're not reading your speeches. This isn't, a course about reading. We deliver. If you go back to our methods of delivery, we work on extemporaneous. Again, 2 note cards. I want you to have 2 note cards. I can tell when, some of you had obviously scripts off camera. That is clearly obvious to someone who's been watching public speaking classes as long as I have. So please let's not do that. A couple of you tried to give speeches without any notes whatsoever. And this was not, as soon as I saw that happening, it was clearly obvious to me. And then you wind up going short on time. Okay. 1 or 2 people went long on time. This is videotaped. If you go long the first time, you don't have to submit that one. Make sure you're staying in that 4 to 6 minute window, because I don't want to deduct time points from you just because you didn't take 10 minutes to redo your speech after it went long the first time. Okay. Use your note cards. Again, I saw some things that are fairly common across all classes I teach in this first speech. If you don't use note cards, you wind up getting lost in your organization, and your organization suffers. So remember, want you to deliver these extemporaneously. Want you to use very conversational language. Don't reference yourself so much. A lot of times people get lost with, they throw a point out there, and then suddenly they start getting into a self-referential comment where they're talking about themselves. And that not only muddles their organization, but it bogs them down and makes them run late on time. Overall, though, it was a really good effort for the ones of you who actually turned in a speech. I give you solid credit. I saw a lot of stuff that you're going to be able to build on. Again, I order these things and put the points on so that the first one is only worth 50 points out of 410. That's really not even if you did horribly, it's not a big impact. You'll be picking the scores up in the problem solution speech and the persuasive speech. People always do. Okay. So again, key takeaways here is focus on formal organization of the speech. Make sure you're hitting all those main points. Second of all, don't read, don't memorize, use note cards. 3, watch the time, because on a speech that's taped, and you know exactly what the time limits are, and you can do as many run-throughs as you need to, I should never have to be able to say you ran long or you ran short when it's so easy just to redo it again. Okay? All right. This will be posted on Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I will be looking at things tomorrow, so I think we have outlines due. So if I don't speak to you or have exchange emails with you between now and then, everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. But after that, we're going to be hustling to the end of the semester. So keep track. I'll be posting some stuff for your papers later on today or first thing in the morning to give you some walkthrough on some of those questions. I'll be recording my conversations with my afternoon class on the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. That'll give you some ideas about some of those questions we'll be talking about. Okay? All right? And have a good day. And that is all for now.